Charles Haley. You're listening to Nothing But Niners.
So now they've got to start from deep in their end of the field, and Garrison Hurst takes advantage of it. He takes the handoff, swings to his right, gets to the 20. He's at the 30, needs to cut in. He comes back up the right sideline, breaks the third tackle, comes down to the 30. He's down to the 20. He's down to the 10. He's down to the 5. He's into the end zone. Touchdown! Touchdown! 49ers! 96-yard run from scrimmage. Garrison Hurst.
Young back to throw. In trouble. He's going to be sacked. No, gets away. He runs, gets away again, goes to the 40, gets away again, to the 35, gets back at the 30, to the 20, the 50, the 10. He died. Touchdown, 49ers.
11's 27-yard line. 49ers into the backfield. Smith on third down. He'll take it himself for a first down.
Left hip. Third down, Alex takes the snap. Alex looking down in the post, and it's good! Touchdown! Touchdown 49! It is second down. Ryan takes the snap, goes to slant to the left side. It's Russell, intercepted! The 49ers pick it, and Navarro Bowman is redemption! Navarro Bowman running it all the way for a touchdown!
Kaepernick shoots it. Hold everybody. Colin Kaepernick. What a game. Touchdown.
Yeah. Yeah. Click. Boom. What's going on, faithful? Nothing But Niners crew is back, and we are here to bring you guys a very fun-filled show. All right, we did all last month, March Madness. So guess what, guys? It's time for Mock Madness, okay? It's going to be the first episode of Mock Madness, and what we're going to do tonight is a little special thing, okay? We're going to try to have a couple of people on and do just 3 rounds of mocking. 3 rounds of mocking. All right, now, wait. Should I be pulling this up on my screen? Nick, do you have it? Do you want to do the screen share? You want me to do the screen share? We probably should.
Don't matter.
Pre-pro'd this over here, huh?
Yeah, it don't matter. We can do
Mike
it.
The login. All right. So speaking of Nick, what's going on, bro? How you doing up there, man? Nick is way over there in the corner today, man. What's going on, bro? How you doing?
Chilling, man. Chilling. I like to see some of these faces that are back in here with us, man.
Hell yeah. All right, B, you're in the middle up there. How you doing, man? You holding it down?
It's been a day, man. It's been a day.
It's all right, man. Listen, man. Rough days make the better days that much better, bro. You guys will be just fine, and I promise you it could be worse. So I have all the confidence in the world that you guys are going to bounce back, and you guys are going to be good. Now you're going to start seeing what happened to Brian. Prayers for Brian. I'm sorry, I didn't even put your business out there.
No prayers, man.
Breezy, yeah. Now I know you in here like watching the clock because I know tip off is coming soon. Are you playing the game right now?
Nope, I'm making a graphic for the Celtics feed for tonight. So we do like a game thread.
Oh, you already know they're gonna lose, huh? That's crazy.
What? What are you talking about?
I thought you was gonna curse me out on that one. I was just poking the bear right there. Y'all know how I get down.
I'm making a graphic for the game thread. Relax, homie. We got this.
All right,
Celtics stand up, C's up, Lakers down.
Man. I hear you. And last but certainly not least, my guy down there in the corner, NY to the Bay. Guys,
hey, what's up?
We have this whole group chat thing, and there's me and there's Mike. Was there another Mike in there at one point? Was there someone else named Mike? No? Anyway, we differentiate ourselves. I'm Mike, and he's Cool Mike. Mike's got all the swag, all the cool tweets and Instagram posts and the nice music and stuff in the background. That is the guy that does it all over there. This is my guy, Mike. Mike, what's going on, man? How you feeling, bro?
Man, just living, feeling good. Glad to be back. Excited for the draft in 2 weeks. I just want to see how these mock drafts go tonight. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, man. So what we're gonna get into this, man. But before we do, we have to go through some formalities really quick, and then I got a couple of things that I wanted to discuss, and then we'll jump into this draft stuff. All right. So first and foremost, guys, on the YouTube page, if it's your first time here, we thank you for checking us out. Hit the like and subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you know when we do live random shows. Okay. Give us a follow on Twitter and Snapchat. Those handles are nothing but 9ERS. And then we have Facebook, Instagram, as well as Twitch. I'm sorry, and that is nothing but Niners. It's spelled all the way out with spaces in between. Okay. You got everybody's names at the bottom of the screen. Is there a way we can make this a little bit bigger? Hold on. There you go.
Yeah,
You see everybody's names at the bottom of the screen. All right, so give us a follow. Those are our yes, it was no PFF. PFF. Those are our Twitter handles. So make sure you give us follows over there. All right, a big interactive group. I think Nick or Wayne, which one of you guys have the most followers on Twitter? It's one of you two because y'all just be going. Nick took a break, but I know y'all two was going like in on social. Anyway, those two up there, one of those two are the Twitter kings of the group. So I don't know which one of y'all it is, but yeah. So guys, man, we got to talk about the most recent 49ers news. Now I don't know if we all talked about the signing of Brunskill, right? He officially signed the tender. Was that last show? I think we did discuss that at the top of the last show. Okay, so I won't beat that dead horse. That's fine. That gives us more fun to talk about. Okay, the Ohio State Pro Day Part 2. It officially happened. There's all these rumors about why it happened, when it happened, who was the cause of it, and all that stuff. So let's just do a round table. We're going to go in the reverse order that I introduced everybody. So we're going to start with Mike first. All right. Just want to get your take on how it happened. Yes.
How it was set up, like how that happened.
Yeah, like so. Rich Eisen, the thing from Rich Eisen is out there now that maybe because the Niners moved up. Like what's your thoughts? What's your thoughts on the whole thing? You can even react to some of the pictures and everything that you saw.
I mean, first and foremost, it seemed like Kyle was having a better time at this one than at the Alabama. His interactions with Justin seemed a little bit more interested in it. But as a whole, I think they already had plans to go to the Alabama Pro Day, and they knew they could schedule this out. So that's kind of how it happened that way. But now they don't have to be as secretive like after the move up. So I think it's exciting. A lot of people are excited, perhaps for Justin Fields, maybe Trey Lance coming up on Monday. I think a lot of the smoke from Mac Jones is dying down a lot. So a lot of people can breathe again, which is exciting for most of us. But overall, he looked good again. I mean, he's always going to look good throwing against air and everything like that. So, but I was excited to see him do, work in some of the 49er playbook and for Kyle to see that firsthand.
I like it, man. I like it a lot. So good points there. We're going to put Wayne in the spotlight next here. Now, Breezy, you might have the toughest job of anybody on this panel. I'm going to tell you why. You do 40 million shows. And so your take on everything has been said a million times. I got to bug you one more time, though, buddy. I'm sorry. I don't have a choice. I got to ask you, man, what are your thoughts on all of this, this whole pro day thing? And I know you've been a Lance guy since he was born. So I know you're probably more excited for Monday coming up.
Which wasn't that long ago. He kind of just came out of the womb. He's that young.
Yeah, I don't even think he's able to buy alcohol yet, right? So, I mean, damn.
You know what it is? Look, man, Kyle is in his bag right now, man. When you got the third pick in the draft and you got your choice of 4 good quarterbacks that could potentially be great under Kyle Shanahan, I think he decided to set this whole thing up. Remember, he went and asked, Justin Fields prior. I guarantee you, Kyle was like, "Yo, Just, I know you got your pro day. I'm gonna go check this whack Mac out in Alabama. Can you give me another time?" And you heard. Justin Fields said, "Hey, if they want me to throw again, I'll throw again." Like that was from day one of his first pro day. Oh, if they want me to throw again, I'll throw again. I'm ready to do this. I'm ready to do that. So I think that was all planned and prepped, man. And like Mike said, and cool Mike, NY to the babe is like, look, man, look, Kyle y'all can rest easy, man. Look, it's not going to be Mac Jones. I want it to be Trey Lance. Justin Fields is amazing. Looks good. Looks great. Looks like he's going to be a superstar for the 49ers. Maybe we trade back and Trey Lance drops to the forefront and then Kyle gets a dual threat quarterback and then we can get rid of all the quarterbacks on the roster and have 2 young guys coming in here doing some things. That'd be like that Drew Brees, Taysom Hill type thing.
And not to step over the Fields thing, but I am a little afraid. You guys know I've been on the Lance trade for a while now, right? But it's like, not Lance, I'm sorry, Fields train for a while. But I'm afraid of recency bias creeping in.
Yeah, man.
They're going to go see Lance next, and he's going to be the last fresh thought in their mind before the draft. So, Brian, we're going to put you in the spotlight, man. Is recency bias a thing? Is that something that we have to worry about? I mean, what are your thoughts on it all, bro?
I think that they've already got their 3, how how they already see each of those guys. They have them tiered out in their first thought process, second thought process, and so on. The second pro day, obviously we saw Mac do just as bad of a job as he did the first pro day, and it's only fair to let the other quarterbacks have a second pro day, and it's great because it gives them an opportunity to go out and check those guys out, both of them. I think whoever this team ends up with is going to be great no matter what, and I'll support them 150%. I will be a little bit down if it's Mac Jones just because he doesn't come with that wow factor. I do think that we are definitely an uptick on Fields, which this group has been on Fields that thought process for a while now. But there's nothing to say that Wayne's not right. Trey may just slip right in there, being the last one they see, and it's a possibility. But I think what they have written down or in their thought process between John and Kyle, 1, 2, 3. This is how we rank them. Whoever's the top person that's available at 3 is who they're taking.
All right. So you think they have their pecking order, and whichever one of those guys is there, it's there. So then, all right, I'm gonna switch it to Nick now. Put Nick in the spotlight. What is the purpose of attending all these pro days if you know your guy already? Can Lance do something to make them say, "Damn, you know what? It should be him"?
No, in the end, I mean, I agree with Brian. I think they already know from watching tape and everything else what their order of guys are in. You go look. To me, these pro days are completely ridiculous anyway. You're not going up against pressure. It's just looking at footwork. It's just looking to see how the ball comes out of your hand in up close and personal. You're basically throwing against air. And a lot of these guys can make those throws when they're going up against anything. They've been quarterbacks and throwing the football for their entire career, right? So basically this is what it is. It's smoke screens on all of them. That's what it is. You're going to go to every single pro day you possibly can. Look at the Bears. Right? Look at the Patriots. They're going to these pro days because there isn't a chance they drop that low, to be honest, those top 3 guys. But you go there because you want to show that you're interested in this guy, or you want to show, that you're interested in all the guys, which you should be. I don't believe in the recency biasy stuff. Like, you already have your guys. You know which order they're set up in, and you have a contingency plan if something doesn't happen right. Now, I could see if let's say, they're not as happy with that third guy. Let's just say they go, Lawrence. Let's just say they go Lawrence, Fields, Wilson, right? And they're not as happy, wouldn't be as happy with Wilson, let's just say, and Fields and Lawrence come off the board first. The Niners may be in a predicament where they're like, okay, well, let's just trade down now and get out of this position and recoup what we lost, because this isn't really the guy that we want. We say we're happy with 3, but somebody could throw a monkey wrench in their plans. So it'll be interesting to see what happens draft night. It'll be fun. But you go to these pro days basically to, stir the pot, get the media talking. Oh, look, the Niners are here, or the Panthers are here, or the Bears are here, and they just traded for such and such guy. Why are they here? So it's just all smokescreen, all of it.
All right. I'm going to break this whole spotlight thing up. We're going to talk like this for a little bit before we bring in guests. I figured out why put the little brand thing when we got the whole background repping the set. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the Niners crew, The only person missing tonight is Tony right now. That's crazy, right? Like, this is the closest to the whole Brady Bunches we've had in a long time, man. This is awesome, man. I love stuff. I love stuff like this. So, all right. Here comes Mike's crazy word brain, right? Now, you guys know that we did a whole breakdown on Kyle Shanahan's body language at pressers, okay? You guys remember these pictures? I told you guys what some of them were. This was him talking about Lance, okay? This was Kyle talking about Kirk. See the eyebrows up. This was Kyle on Jimmy's competition at quarterback if he's still here, right? And then we remember the infamous picture of Kyle Shanahan staring at Deebo Samuel from the Senior Bowl, right? Just look at that look. Just look at that gaze right there. If you guys aren't watching this on full screen at your homes, do yourselves a favor and click the full screen button. I mean, oh man, look at that. You look at that. It's like, I can't let anybody know, but I freaking love this guy. Like, look at that facial expression, okay? Now, Kyle Shanahan, another 2 years in, Okay, 2 years removed from this photo, and this is what we get with Kyle Shanahan at this pro day. Look at that. The smile's not just a little smirk anymore, is it? Look, Kyle's so happy that Lance looks like he said, "You gonna give me a lollipop?" Like, look at the face. I mean, I keep saying Lance. I meant Field. Look at the facial expression of these guys, okay? And this isn't the only picture that we got to see, but I want you guys to see another one, right? I want you guys to see when Kyle was watching this young man throw. All right. Now, this one's a lot harder to see. I forgot to upload the one where they zoomed in on Kyle's eyes, but it's there. It's there. I wish you guys could see it better. I'm sorry, but look at that. He's locked in. He's enjoying seeing it. Okay. Now I'm going to do a split screen photo for you. Okay. And the split screen, I want to ask everybody if they know what this is a split screen of. Both of them are going to be Kyle. All right. Two complete. Oh, damn. It says it in the graphic. I'm sorry. It says it in the graphic.
Yep.
But guys, come on. Come on.
He had the same reaction to everybody watching it.
Yep.
Is there any chance that they're taking Jones at 3? Come on, guys. Look at the faces here. Look at the faces. Kyle Shanahan, it was so excited to see Fields that he shaved. He shaved, guys. Look at the facial hair. Come on, man. I mean, all right. Let me take these graphics down. I just got to get your guys' thoughts. You see this? You see how he's feeling, right? What do you guys take away? Just a couple of still shots. What do you guys take away from it? I know you guys talk about the pro days, but if you guys were to try to guess their pecking order, right, and how they think the first 2 picks before them are going to go. Let's go around again. All right, we'll do a spotlight again, and we're going to go back to Nick. Hold on. We're going to start with Nick. Let's do a spotlight here. How do you think John and Kyle think the first 2 picks are going to go, and then who would you take? How do you think they're going to react?
I mean, you got to stick with Trevor Lawrence as number 1. I think NY said it best earlier in our group chat when I was like, I wouldn't be surprised if Fields goes number 1. And, Jacksonville doesn't draft Trevor Lawrence. Now you hear the smoke. Trevor Lawrence is saying, I don't know if he technically said it, but he doesn't want to play in Jacksonville, be the number 1 first overall pick. But NY said it right the other day or today, I believe it was, where he says Trevor Lawrence is the safe pick. And it's whether or not he's a bust or not because of the way he's coming out. So if you don't take him there and you take somebody else and they become a bust, then you're going to get scrutiny for that. I believe that's how you said it, right, NY?
Yeah.
Technically.
Yep.
So, but I would think that Trevor Lawrence goes first, just because of the build up, the hype, that Sunshine, the guy who he is, right? Plays for Clemson, going to a great coach in Urban Meyer. And then I would think Zach Wilson. I know that we're thinking here that, how much Robert Saleh praises, Russell Wilson when we play against them, or running quarterbacks and the ability to be able to escape the pocket and get out and do things like that. While Zach Wilson can do that, he's not on the level that Justin Fields or Trey Lance are either. I would be shocked if they don't take Wilson. If they take a Fields or a Lance, I would be shocked. That would be a shocking point for me. So I think that that's what they're thinking. Zach Wilson, number 2, Trevor Lawrence, number 1. And I think the Niners would be ecstatic with that because I think that's how they kind of plan their thing out. These are our top 3 guys. And to me, those are the top 3 guys. And, my opinion is Fields, Wilson, and Lawrence. But I think that's how the Niners will figure it out, and we'll see from there. But I think they'd be ecstatic if that's the way that it went.
Okay. Breezy, do you agree with Nick? Do you think that we're going to get what everyone has been saying for the last 4 months? Everyone's been saying Lawrence, Wilson, blank. Do you think that the Niners see it the same way?
It's tough because I want to agree with Nick. But who knows what Robert Saleh is looking for? I know Wilson is projected to go number 2, but if he's not the second best quarterback in the draft, why would he go number 2? So that's the question we're asking. Justin Fields is clearly better than Zach Wilson. We've seen it. we watched all the stats. We looked at all the highlights. We watched game film. He's done 2 pro days. We've seen it. And so why would Robert Saleh pass on Justin Fields? Like, I don't get it. I mean, unless he just doesn't want him. Like, why would he, or maybe that's the solid. He's doing, hey, 49ers, hey, Kyle, I'm not going to trade up to number 2 with you, but I tell you what, I'll take this guy and I'll give you Justin Fields. I mean, we're hoping that's the conversation that goes, because I think Kyle Shanahan really likes Justin Fields, but come game day, I mean, come draft night, a wrench could be thrown in that plan, and then does Kyle settle for Zach Wilson, what Nick called, Trevor Lawrence being a safe pick? I don't want a safe pick. I think Zach Wilson would be that for the 49ers. I know he's good, but I mean, I'm not hyped on him like I am on Justin Fields. I think he'll go the other route and take the guy with the highest ceiling, and that's where Trey Lance comes in. And this is probably why he's going to Trey Lance Pro Day, just in case I don't make it home tonight. I'm just playing, just in case, you know what I'm saying? Just in case Robert Saleh throws that curveball. I think that's why he's going to see Trey Lance, man. And then that's when, you'll see things go a little bit differently.
Were you the Bumblebee character in Transformers, where everything that came out of his vocal box was off the radio? Like, you just
that's it.
I caught the Jaheim reference.
I know you did. I know. That's why I stopped.
I'm just wondering, like, I bet you can have a whole conversation using just song lyrics. Like,
I could just song lyrics, song titles. Yo, man.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Brian, we're going to go to you. But before we do, let me read this contribution here. Actually, you know what, Wayne, if you don't mind, can you read this? Because it looks like
there's no effing way we can move that much draft capital and pass on an extremely athletic quarterback with elite arm talent. Trey or Justin, max ceiling or par with Jimmy, or pair with Jimmy, I believe that's what he's saying. If Jimmy plays at all.
Ceiling is on par with Jimmy.
Oh, max ceiling is on par with Jimmy. If Jimmy plays all 17, 12, and 5. Shout out to J-Dog HBP 49er Run Boston. Shout out to you, my brother. Thank you for the contribution as I sip my aqua.
All right, now while we give Breezy's vocals a break here, Brian, you know that this contribution here, I was giving it to Breezy to read, but I want you to respond to the last part. He says, if Jimmy plays all 17, that's a 12-5 record, right? Now, he also said that max ceiling is on par with Jimmy, and he thinks that these other guys are an upgrade. Now, I want you to play the psychological thing, because I know you do that as much as I do. If J-Dog thinks that Jimmy can go 12-5, and we should be upgrading some of these things, what do you think J-Dog thinks that we can do with Trey or Justin?
Well, I can't speak for what J-Dog thinks, but I know that I've already run my numbers, and I think the ceiling for this team is 15-2, and the floor is 11-5, or excuse me, 12-5 after we got our 17th game. So I think that we can get more than 12-5 if whomever we end up getting at 3. If we decide to trade Jimmy and that person steps in right away, I think that we'll be just fine. If they keep Jimmy till the trade deadline or close to it, I think we're going to be in the same boat. I think it's a win-win situation for us, as long as the team stays healthy.
All right, and then back to the original question at hand before we start these mocks here. Do you think that the board falls the way that the Niners and the media have said it's going to fall? And if so, what do you do there with that pick?
Okay, so I'm on board with everybody with Lawrence at 1, and I believe right with what NY said. It is a safe pick for Myers. If for some reason he doesn't pan out, he can fall back on it was the consensus number 1 overall pick for like the last 2 seasons. When he enters the draft, he's going to be number 1. So if he fails, there's going to be some justification for him choosing that. If he goes with a different quarterback, say he takes Fields at 1 and Fields doesn't work out for some reason, then he's going to, he starts off on the hot seat, and if he takes Fields and Fields balls out, then he's a genius, so it really kind of boils down. But the safe pick is for Lawrence. So I'm going to go with Lawrence because it's a safe pick. Now, if I honestly believed that Saleh or McDaniels was in charge of picking After the last 2 weeks, I would say they probably take Fields. But because the GM is going to make that pick for the Jets, they're still going to take Wilson. And then we're going to take Fields running up to the podium with a big-ass smile on our face.
I like it, man. Way to finish it off. I like the little caveat in there. All right, we're going to give it to my guy, Mike. Now, Mike, there's more pressure on you. I lied. I said that Breezy's thoughts are regurgitated over and over, so he had the hardest job. You've been quoted twice by our panel already. So now I got to hear it from you, bro. What are your thoughts? Do you think the draft order falls the way that everyone has been saying? And if so, what do you do there?
Yeah, I wanted to touch on, you were talking about Lance and the recency bias. I think the opposite's happening with Lawrence. Because he's always been viewed as the top pick for years and years and years, people are kind of simmering down on him and kind of thinking like there might be some Fields action at one sneaking in there. I just don't see it. And saying he's a safe pick, it might not be the right detail, because safe seems like he's safe. He's like Alex Smith, safe. But that's like, it's just Mac a consensus pick, or Mac Jones. That's safe, right? He's legit. Anybody that says he's not worthy of the number one pick really hasn't really watched him. So I definitely think he'd be number one. And I don't, as much as Kyle and Salah and everybody are buddies and they were, together last year, I don't think they're going to do them any solids. I don't think that they've told them who they're going to pick. But I think they would be leaning Wilson as well, like that was mentioned. And everybody knows I want Fields to the Bay, so I'd be sprinting up with Brian to the podium screaming it, and I'll be hyped right here on the show. So.
All right. Now, before I let you go, we don't get to hear from you often, so I'm going to nag you again here before you go. Tell me how – all right. So we hear all the time, well, this guy was drafted higher than this guy, or this guy is better than this guy, and da-da-da-da. You said something that, like, sparked the whole thought, and I was going to go on this whole long soliloquy, but I'm just going to change it and give it to you, right? Trevor Lawrence, you think, is clearly – I'm not saying much, but clearly better – than Justin Fields. Is that correct?
He's the consensus. Would I draft Trevor Lawrence over him if I were the Jaguars? I would.
You would, right? Okay.
Yes.
That means that you think he's the best quarterback in this draft, right?
It's very slight, but for me, Fields is 2.
Okay. Now, let's say it plays out that way. Lawrence goes to Jacksonville. Fields comes to San Francisco. Who has a better career?
I mean, the betting odds, given the circumstance,
okay,
you would have to go.
Who is more successful? How's that?
I would bet on Justin Fields, and it's proven that Kyle Shanahan has taken. I don't want to put shade on any current 49ers, but average to above average quarterbacks and made them look good. And Justin Fields is a blue chipper. All right, that Kyle Shanahan's never had before. So I think the sky's the limit. And honestly, that's why I think they would run to the podium for him, because he's a day one starter. I think depending on who they draft, depends on it, or it's going to make it if Jimmy's here past the weekend of the draft or not. If you see Trey Lance, Jimmy's staying. I don't see them dealing him. I don't see a scenario that Justin Fields and Jimmy are on the same team together. So I think Jimmy would be gone that weekend.
That boy dug
Period.
deep. He dug deep. All right, I'm going to give it to Nick real quick because I saw Nick clapping. Good answer there, Mike. You look like you wanted to agree with something that was going on over there. And then I'm going to give it back to Brian. I got a question for Brian afterwards.
I'm 100% agreeing Fields has a better career. It's just he's in a better position to start. Like, as in to start his career off than where Trevor Lawrence is. The Jacksonville Jaguars have to build around Trevor Lawrence, which is going to take, 1, 2, possibly 3 years to fully, legitly build. Justin Fields is coming into a guy who knows how to work with quarterbacks, mediocre quarterbacks at that. I mean, you can talk about Brian Hoyer. It was a 9-win quarterback under, the offensive coordinator in Kyle Shanahan in Cleveland. And you go to Matt Schaub's, you go to Matt Ryan's, who had MVP years under him. I just think Kyle Shanahan and his system, where it's those shorter to intermediate passes and the occasionally the longer deep pass, puts quarterbacks in a position to win and be successful because it's a higher completion percentage throws than what Trevor Lawrence is probably going to be asked to do in Jacksonville, where he's going to be asked consistently to throw it downfield or, outside the hashes, where they don't have the tight end that San Francisco has. They don't have young and upcoming receivers like San Francisco has, and they don't have an offensive-minded coach in the NFL right now. Urban Meyer's a hell of a coach. Don't get me wrong on that part, but it's going to take time to build around that to make Urban Meyer successful again with the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Okay. All right. I like it. Now, Brian, I want to ask you a question because Mike and Nick just touched on something that the teams are going to show the success of these players. Can a better player be on a team that's not as successful? Do you believe that in your mind? Can a better player, better quarterback in particular, be on a team that's not as successful as a worse quarterback that's on a more successful team?
So you're asking me if a better quarterback can be better with a worse team than so in this situation, if you're saying that Lawrence is a better quarterback than Justin Fields, could Lawrence have a better career than Fields since the Jaguars are considered to be a lesser team than the 49ers? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
I'm going to say no, because the supporting cast is what's going to help him be who he's going to be. And that's why I say, and I bang the hammer, it doesn't matter who they pick. Like, I prefer Fields, but you can take any of those three guys that might be left after the first two picks, and we are going to be successful here.
Okay. I like it.
I would interrupt real quick, and I would say that if you're thinking fantasy football, maybe Lawrence is putting up a little bit more stats, but in terms of wins and success, I think it's easily in a better situation than San Francisco. The 49ers don't really deserve to be picking number 3. They're way too good of a team to be picking number 3. So I just think there just sets it way above. It's just not even close.
No, they did an awesome job taking advantage of being at 12 and being able to move up, because you're right. They don't deserve to be picking at 3.
Yeah.
My boys are on fire. You hear me? Y'all are killing this shit tonight, man. I'm loving this. Excellent job, guys. All right. So we're going to bring in our first guest. All right. It's time to start mock drafting. All right. Antonio's going to come on here. Let's get him introduced first. Let's add him to the stream here. All right. Let me see if I can swap him with the other screen. I can't. All right. Hold on. Before we do the screen share, let's back to this. Oh, not that. Not that one either. Not that one either. Actually, this is the one. All right. Here you go, my man. Antonio, what's going on, bro? How you feeling, man?
Hey, what's good? What's called? First off, not being rude or anything. My name's not Antonio, but yeah.
Oh shit.
My bad. But what's called? My first name is Makoa. I run by 49ers all day, 49 on Twitter. But happy to be here. My bad if I confuse everything.
No, that's my fault. I sent the DM to someone else, but it's cool. They're gonna be coming on anyway, so my bad. Okay. That's on me. That's on Mike, and that's why I'm not cool, Mike. Y'all understand what's happening? This is why it happens the way it does, bro. These names are mistakes, bro. I'm not cool, Mike. My bad, man. My bad.
Hey, Mike, don't feel bad, man. I got corrected on my show by my man Taryn. I was calling him Tehran the whole time, and he was like, "Yo, I just want to let you know my name is Taryn." Like,
yeah, but at least you had the letters right, bro.
Wait. What,
bitch?
At least he wasn't like, "Yo, I'm about to tear in your ass, bro." That's how you.
He was mad cool about it, yo. But that was too funny. I was, yo, for like 2 years, I've been calling you Tehran, bro. Like,
yeah, man. I'm sorry, man. That's on me. My bad, bro. All right, so you're gonna be doing this draft, okay? And it's 3 rounds. No trade. So you get the first pick, second pick, third pick. All right. For the 49ers. Okay. All right. We're going to just see how the board falls. I'm going to say good luck to you. And we're going to see what your final grade is. So, all right, hold on. Here we go. Let me get here I am with my pen and paper again over here. All right. Man, my daughter made me a beautiful picture. It's nothing but green. All right. Nothing but green. Look at that.
She's a Celtics fan. Let's go.
You know what? I'm going to show you the one that she did in black instead.
Okay.
That one. There you go. Celtics. Get out of here. Let me see here. 49ers all day is a Twitter handle, right?
Yes.
All day
49ers
49. Yep. 49ers all day 49.
all day. You got all that to fit in your Twitter handle? Is that really the whole Twitter handle for real? Yeah.
Yes.
All right, and spell your real name for me.
MAKOA.
KOA. All right. Here we go. So let's get the screen share thing going again. Nick's gonna do the controls for us. I'm gonna go on mute. I want to put his picture in the middle, down here on the side. So let's do him and Nick next to each other. All right. And I'm gonna switch with Brian. All right. There we go. Can you see that?
Yes. Yes, I can.
All right, so if you guys are out there and you're watching, if you're on your computer screen or whatever, there you go. You can go full screen. All right, and we're gonna have a good time here. We're gonna get draft grades at the end of this. Now, by the way, PFF, I don't know how they do their grading, so we're gonna have to just stick with the script and as long as everyone does it the same way, there's no unfair advantages. So here we go. Nick, the floor is yours, bro.
All right, so we're gonna do a 3-round mock. We're gonna keep the speed on fast. Obviously, we're picking for the 49ers. We're right here. Jacksonville Jaguars are on the clock. Makan, you ready?
Yes.
All right, we're going to start the draft here. Oh, look at this.
Ooh.
Look at this. Threw a monkey wrench in
Right
your
off the bat.
system.
What I say at the beginning of the show? What I say? I'm going back on mute.
Robert Saleh, man. That's Robert Saleh, man.
So Trevor Lawrence is the first quarterback, obviously. Justin Fields at 2. What do you do here now?
I love the madness.
You better pick Trey Lance, so I'm gonna kick your ass out real quick.
He's not kicking you out. He's lying. He's lying. Breezy, shut up.
I thought that was true for a second.
I'm gonna crunch in his ear the whole time so he mess up. Hold on.
Yeah, I know. All right, so I have 2 quarterbacks in mind, Zach Wilson and Trey Lance. All right, so Trey Lance has the more upside of the future, and he can, because of Jimmy G, he can be on the starter unless he gets injured or whatever. But I don't know. This is hard. Okay. I'm just afraid that Breeze is gonna go on my head for this.
I'm not gonna go in your head, bro. This is your draft, man. Do your thing, player.
But yeah, okay, nice. I'll go with Zach Wilson on here. The BYU.
Zach Wilson, BYU.
Yes.
Final answer?
Yes, sir.
Oh
Yes.
my God. Oh my God.
Hey man, it was hard.
Look, we were just talking about that, and before the show, in the beginning of the show, is what happens if that guy comes off the board. And you have, so I want to see who the
when
next
you go
quarterbacks are off.
when you go less rounds, yo. I swear, better players be available, yo. Like, look at Greg Newsome up there now. I've never seen him in the second round.
Nick, did you make this so that it's only
3?
Yeah, only 3 rounds?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Just wanted to make sure. Breezy, you can't you influencing people. You can't do that, bro.
I'm good. Okay.
You're peer pressuring people.
No, I did not. All I said was when you go through less than 7 rounds, it's better players on the board.
Look, the Patriots get their guy, Mac Jones.
That's the guy.
I saw a tweet today that said, "Is Horn really a first-round prospect?" Did
Was that
anybody else see
Trask
that
off
tweet?
the board?
What'd you say?
Go back up.
Kyle
Was
Trask
off-
got drafted.
What
He's a
the-
first-round quarterback. Y'all just haters, bro. Let's go.
Hold on.
Second round.
Carolina took Trey Lance and Kyle Trask.
Now that's smart.
That seems likely, yeah. And
I like that. I like that a
good
lot.
trio.
actually.
Let's see. 8 Carolina picks that, right? Yeah, so Trey Lance and Kyle Trask.
I like that a lot.
They tripling up.
What a smart route.
Sam
All right,
Darnold
so-
be traded on draft day.
With the 43rd pick of the 2021 NFL Draft, the San Francisco
Slow down,
49ers are on the
let's see.
clock.
Let them see who's there, bro.
Yeah, I'm going to bring it up here. So, all right. You could tell me a position that you want to go to, a player, or just
All right,
all.
let's see those corners.
Let's go to
Yeah,
cornerbacks.
that's what I was thinking.
All right, so you got Greg Newsome, Javon Holland, Aaron Robinson.
Javon's a safety though. That's crazy.
I know. Oh no, fun.
This is nuts. Oh,
Wait a
man.
minute.
The one-
So you gonna
Brian.
post the hold up. You posting the influence from the chat,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I
yeah,
can't
'cause-
say nothing.
because you actually got the power to boot. I'm just showing what other people are saying. That's all. I'm keeping the crowd involved. That's all. I'm doing crowd control, bro. I'm like the cheerleaders on the side. Let me rock my pom pom. Brian.
Yep.
What center are you taking right now, bro?
Creed Humphrey. Let's do it.
He up there? Is Humphrey there?
I don't know. I'm sure he probably is.
All right. All right, let me be quiet. Let's see what my man wants. What is there another position that you want to look at? I'm gonna shut up again. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm sorry.
Yeah, wide receivers. I saw a guy that I wanted.
All right, so wide receivers. Oh, let me take corners out of there.
Okay.
I don't know why they're still in there. There we go.
Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, I'm gonna take Elijah Moore. Oh, wait, hold on. Go down. Okay. All right, my final decision is Elijah Moore.
Now I ain't influence him, so y'all can kick rocks. I ain't say nothing. I ain't say I was gonna kick him out. He picked Elijah Moore. He know why he picked Elijah Moore, and I ain't mad at him for picking Elijah Moore. I don't care how tiny he is. He fast.
He can play.
That's what it is. So we got our slot receiver now.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Oh, that's the guy I like right there. I would have took him in the third round right there. Tutu from Louisville. That talk about fast. Woo-hoo. That boy got wheels. All right. Let's see what's next. I'm gonna shut up again.
All right.
Third and final pick.
My final pick. Okay.
No pressure. So
I
we
know,
have our
I
quarterback. We have our wide receiver.
I want.
What position do you deem more important for the team? Most important in these top three?
You said more. You
Let
said
him
more.
draft his
important.
draft, yo. Like, why we? You look. I'm tired of. I'm the only one that can't influence anybody. They talking about pick who's most important. Mike putting up the pom poms on the sideline, and all I said was, "I'll kick you out if you don't pick Trey Lance." Come on, man. Y'all. That's
Yours
biased.
is the only one. We were encouraging. You came with a
You
threat.
can't encourage him. This is his draft. He might be drafting best player available every each round.
All right. Now while he's looking, look at Sean. Look at Sean. When he come back. Let's go, Sean.
You're damn right.
That's right. All right, man. Mike, what are your thoughts so far while he's thinking? And by the way, you can speak over us at any point, my man. Just let Nick know what position you want to look at and all that, and we'll go from there.
Check if
Talking to me?
Hufanga.
Oh, Mike, what do you think of his draft so far?
Hufanga's there.
Yeah, so far I like it. I think the next pick is pretty important here because we're kind of desperate at one of the positions.
It's
here.
with the H-U-N.
Yeah, I hit the wrong thing. Is it HU?
Yeah, H-U.
There he
Oh,
is.
there he is. There he is. But this is the last pick I'm gonna do. Can we see the corners?
Yep.
I agree. Ooh. All right, I got my
Say
pick.
something, Breezy.
All right.
All right. He said he's got his pick, and then for the next one, Breezy, I got a challenge for you. Okay, we're gonna do a round robin during the next one. All right, it's gonna be fun.
All right.
All right.
Who we going with?
So I'm going with Benjamin St. Just of Minnesota.
Benjamin St. Juice out of Minnesota. There we go.
Okay. All right. Let's see what the grade is. Oh, that boy got an overall. Hey, let's go.
It looks like my math grade.
A plus.
So gave an A+ for Zach Wilson, Elijah Moore A-, and Benjamin St. Juice a C+ for an overall of an A.
Now, see, all right. Okay, I get it. All right, I get it.
I think because of the low grade where I had picked them at, probably that's why it was low.
Yeah, because they had two other cornerbacks ranked higher than him.
And that doesn't mean it's what we need. So
yeah.
I like that. And the other thing is that it wasn't a bad pick. They had him ranked 90 overall. You picked him after 100. So you got to pick your team field, not just who they have ranked where. So
that's a great pick too, by the way. That's one of my favorite cornerbacks in this draft. If you didn't watch the Senior Bowl, you don't know who this kid. I mean, he just killed it at the Senior Bowl.
Yeah, it was either him or Hufanga that I wanted to pick.
all right, my man stuck with his guns. Now listen, man, keep your phone handy. We're gonna kick you off now. Breezy, you want to do the honors? I know you like kicking people off, or saying you're gonna do it. We're gonna be in touch with you at the end of the night, okay? So keep your phone near, okay?
I'm not kicking you off, bro. Just leave.
No.
I didn't mean it like that. I'm not gonna kick anybody off. I would never do that. I'm too nice.
Thank you, Jesus. Come on.
All right, guys. So let's do a quick round robin.
I don't think Mike get it. Mike wasn't on that episode, was he? Nick, Mike wasn't on that episode, right?
Which one?
When I was like, "Thank you, Jesus."
Oh
and
yeah,
his
no, he
his
wasn't
name
on that
not
one.
Jesus. His name is Jesus.
He was having his hissy fit that week.
I was literally in the hospital. Is that what y'all talking about?
No.
Oh.
When you left the show at the March Madness and didn't come back for the week.
I got you.
But the way I said it, Mike, was like I was really thanking Jesus, yo. It came out so dope. But
he said something. He was like, "Thank you, Jesus." I was like, "What?"
Like his name is Jesus, Breezy. I know, but I was thanking Jesus for Jesus.
Somebody made a contribution. He's like, "Thank you, Jesus." I was like, "That's Jesus."
All right, man. Oh wow, man. Complete opposite of my music class grade, Breezy.
What I do? Complete opposite of. Oh, that's crazy. I'm sorry.
What we gonna
wait? How you complete opposite? You got a C+ in music. How the hell you get a C in music?
He forgot his instrument every time.
I almost said something. All right, let me shut up. So, guys, what do you guys think of it? My man went quarterback, wide receiver, corner. We good there? You like that?
the quarterback. He got the best quarterback available, right? For a wide receiver, I mean, some people go back and forth. Like it depends on what you want. And do you want a slot guy that just plays in the slot, that's going to tear the slot up? Something the 49ers don't necessarily have. They have guys that can play inside and out. He'll definitely be an inside guy. He has the speed to play outside. I saw Dyami Brown up there too. And so I know that's a guy Cali would have went, but I thought he won that. He picked one of those taller, linky, closeout type cornerbacks. That's what Benjamin St. Juice does. He might look like he's given up the play, but he comes back and finishes out strong. And so I like that.
Okay. All right, Brian, I want to get your thoughts on the next, man. What do you think of the 3-round pick there?
Like Wayne said, I'm down with the quarterback taking the best available, and we know that's what they're going to do. So essentially that's what you got to do. I mean, you can do anything you want; it's your draft, but that's what the team's going to do. And then you know how I feel about the second pick. I made it pretty clear. I think it's got to be either cornerback or offensive line. I think you can pick up many a wide receivers further down in the draft. Mm-hmm. So I'd still give him an A for the draft. It's a great pick. Just not my preference.
I like it. I respect it. My man sticking to his convictions. And that's what's special. I like that. And why? What were your thoughts on it, man?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with Brian. I would have went a different direction in the second round. It seemed a little fantastic, actually, for Newsome to be on the board. That would have been my pick because he is most likely going to be a guy in the first round. Mm-hmm. The receiver is great. I love Elijah Moore, but receiver in the second round seems more of a luxury pick. And I think either corner or offensive line would be my pick in the second round.
All
But
right.
overall, it was solid. It was solid. I'd be happy with it.
I like it. I like it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, Nick, what are your thoughts on it? We have the next person in here already, just so you know. I screwed up and sent it and thought that was him, and I wasn't even reading. And so, but what were your thoughts, bro? You're on mute, buddy.
You can't read lips, Mike? Come on.
My bad. No, you said it. They said it. You took the first, the best quarterback that was left on the board in Zach Wilson. So you go there. You do address the position of slot receiver. That's something that you need. Because we don't know what the health of Jalen Hurd or any of the other guys for the slots. And then you go with a guy that you need position-wise in corner where you can, you got a young guy in Tim Harris on this roster. You get another young guy because these guys are only on 1-year contracts. So you don't know what's going to happen. So that, to me, that they're 3 priority pieces that he took. And I think it was a good grade.
All right. I see y'all want to be nice. I'll say it. Man, that was a trash ass. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I like it. I was just playing. I just tried to add a little bit of flavor in here. All right. So we're going to introduce our next guest now. We're going to get my man in here. Tell everybody your Twitter handle and your real name. And I'm not going to say a word here. Welcome to the show.
All right. At One Blaze. That's my Twitter name. My real name is Antonio.
What? You're Antonio?
This is Antonio.
All right. Bro, I thought you was in here so quick earlier, man. All right, so you saw how it goes. You saw you got a chance to sit back and see the first one, and you heard the critiques from the panel. The thing is, it's not the panel that you got to do this by. You're gonna do it by you and whatever PFF grades you. That's what we're doing this by. So
before we start, will the real Antonio please stand up?
Really?
All right.
We doing that? Okay. All right. Really?
Remember, when you're doing these picks at home, it's easy. When you get on the pod, it's a little bit difficult.
You got pressure now. You got almost 300 people watching you right now. So
what? 300 people.
And you can't make them all happy ever.
I'm good.
Nick is gonna get everything queued up. I'm gonna shut up and let him take it away, man. Good luck.
All right.
He said, "Hold up, my man's name is Antonio, and he's black." I don't know if I was going to read that out loud. I'm sorry, but that's funny.
Isn't Antonio?
He's got
Antonio Brown black?
at the end.
Right. That's what I was gonna say. Like Antonio, I got a brother named Antonio. Like
I know this producer named Antonio. He black.
Yeah.
Man, y'all some racist people out there, boy. I tell you,
my auntie named me, so it's all good, bro.
No, I know plenty of black Antonios, bro. Don't feel bad at all. All right. I'm shutting up. Nick, the floor is yours, bro.
Right. Where we at?
All right, hold on. Here we go. Let me get this.
Antonio, if possible, I don't know if you're on a laptop or not, but you should go full screen so you can get a good look at everything. You can see everything a little bit better.
All right, so here we go. We got fast again, 3-round mock, obviously picking for the San Francisco 49ers, and the Jacksonville Jaguars are on the clock. You ready to start, Antonio?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, we're starting a draft here. Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields. Once again, Justin Fields comes off the board at number 2.
What?
Shenanigans.
Yep.
Come on. All right.
Let's see if Antonio has the balls to do what I think he should.
All right. So
here's
where I'm going.
That's not a threat.
That's not a threat.
I believe Trey Lance is the 3rd or 4th best quarterback in this draft.
Okay.
I think Kyle Shanahan wants somebody who's mobile, can get outside that pocket when he needs to. So I'm going to go with the kid. I'm going to go with Trey Lance.
Oh! No influence here. I'm not one of
Hold on. I got to go way down to find him. Hold on.
Oh, look at Nick throwing shots.
There he is.
That's because Nick's connection is slow.
I got to go all the way down here.
I got to go all the way down here to find him.
All right. I tried to pre-warn y'all that this was likely to happen, and it might not go the way that everyone thought. So I'm back on
he's
you.
ahead of McCorkle.
Let's see here. Who went where? Zach Wilson to pick 8. Mac Jones at 15.
Now look at this. Wait. At pick 14 was Greg Newsome. He was available in the 2nd round last draft.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that. All right.
Yeah. What did Carolina take with number 2? Did they double up again?
Zach Wilson, and then just scroll down.
39.
No,
Asante
Asante Samuel Jr.
So,
They got
yeah.
they got smart.
Kyle Trask went right after him to Denver. Denver always drafting quarterbacks.
Yeah.
All right, Antonio, you're on the clock with the 43rd pick.
All right, let's see. Bring up the offensive interior lineman.
All right.
Oh, Brian about to be happy.
You want center or guard? Oh, well, it just says interior, so that's
I
fine.
might have to go clean up after this.
You and Breezy both.
Let's see.
Just let me know if you want me to scroll up, slow down, anything like that.
Scroll down a
Antonio's
little
gonna
bit.
be like, psych. No, show me your
Scroll down a
wide
little
receiver.
bit. All right, yeah. Let's go to let's check out Edge.
Edge, all righty.
Boy, now that's what he's thinking outside the box. Oh, he here to draft, y'all. He's here to draft.
I gotta take this interior offensive line.
You gotta take.
You click.
You got D line. You need
Oh,
the
line. Yeah, not
Yeah.
Edge. Yeah, there
There
you
it
go.
is. Sorry. All right, their edge is right there.
Okay, let's see. All right, so I'm a defensive guy, and D Ford, who knows what he's going to do if he's going to play. Bosa's coming off of an injury, so I'm going to go with an edge. Let's go with Joseph Asai.
Joseph Asai out of Texas.
Yeah,
I like the pick. I definitely like the pick.
Not only is it a good pick, but oh damn, we were supposed to be doing something here in between rounds. I forgot to do it. Anyway, we'll try it if we got somebody else lined up. Not only do I like the pick, people are gonna say, oh, well, it's number 60 on their chart. You could have tried to get him later. No, you can't, because we don't pick again for another. You know what I'm saying? 60 plus picks. So I like it, man. I like it, and you're getting some positive feedback from the crowd. If we were out there. I'm about to say in Vegas. It's not Vegas, but wherever the draft is this year, you would be hearing some cheers. So
I think it's in Cleveland.
Yep.
All right, let's see. Scroll down on that list for me a little bit here. Let's see. What's the best available we have? Let's see. Davis, linebacker, Johnson, Indiana.
It's almost tip ball.
You know what? Let's go ahead and bolster that offensive line. Give me
my dude out of BYU.
No, go back up. Go back up. Go back up. Go down. Go down. Kendrick Green.
Yeah.
Okay, out of Illinois.
Yeah.
There you go.
Look at it now. Brian and Breezy are over there high-fiving each other virtually. I could feel it. I could feel it. All right. So he got the Trey Lance A. He got the Joseph Asai C+, and then he got 109 Kendrick Green B+. Overall,
A-.
A-.
What did my man finish with? I forgot.
He finished with an A. He got an A+, an A-, and then a C+. So that A- and that B, that right there, those were the two differences because both of them got an A. Oh no, he didn't. Yeah. So all right. That's not bad, man. Not bad. Okay.
All right.
Solid draft though. That's a solid three rounds right there.
Absolutely.
Let's
I'm
do
just
a
trying to
round
think
table
outside the
review.
box. Plus, like I said, I'm a defensive guy, and I just feel like we got to bolster our defense. And the more defensive linemen you got, the better you'll be at the end of the year. So
Yeah, the better the defensive lineman you got, the better you be at the end of the year, yo. You picked a good guy like off the edge, man. I like Joseph Asai a lot. He can play on that other side with Nick Bosa, and he can get to the quarterback. Just let him be a speed guy. And then you have your rotational, and then you got the new guy we signed out of Los Angeles. I mean the Rams. So that would be a great pick. Yeah, Ibukam.
all right,
That's a great pick.
Thanks you.
All right, Antonio.
All
we
right.
thank you for your participation, man.
All
We'll
right,
be
thank
in
you
touch,
guys.
okay?
Appreciate your time, man.
Keep that phone
See you,
handy,
Antonio.
bro.
All right,
Thanks,
peace.
man.
Thanks.
All right. Let's get Breezy's mug off the screen here.
They like my mug.
All right. All right. Here we go. All right, guys. What do you guys think of the draft, man? Let's get some reviews here. Let's find out how you guys felt about it all. Let's go. Just go in order up there. Breezy, Mike, Nick.
Yeah, solid draft, man. He decided to take Trey Lance over Zach Wilson. I know a lot of people probably disagree with that, but I'm trying to tell you guys, man. I know you didn't see a lot on film, but what you did see on film, you saw some good things. You saw some upside with this kid, and I think he's going to the best offensive mind in football. So you can imagine Kyle Shanahan trying to lick his chops when he gets his hand on this kid. Plus, he'll be unpredictable in the NFL, and you can't really defend unpredictable guys. And I think that would help him win some games, and that will allow Kyle Shanahan to help him develop. So starting off, he picked Trey Lance. Then he went who's the guy he got the other
Joseph
grade on?
Ossai.
I forgot. Oh, Joseph Ossai on the edge, and I like the Kendrick Green pick out of Illinois. I agree with that. I do like the guard out of Notre Dame a little bit better, even though they have him ranked lower on this big board. But I definitely like the guard pick. Even
Before you stop talking and before Mike goes, yell at Kanan real quick.
Can
That's your
all
boy.
of you tell Kanan? Kanan, if you don't take your behind the bed, it's time to go to sleep, man. Hey, Sean, go grab him about 7 snacks. Get him some carrots, some crackers, and some fruit, and then he'll be sleeping in about 30 seconds.
He said Scooby snacks. All right, so for those of you who don't remember, every
King,
time
No,
You
Nick.
can't tell him to give him alcohol, Nick.
Nick.
Come on.
that is
Oh,
happening
Nick.
right now, bro.
Nick, you talk about rubbing on his gums,
Yo.
right?
Right. Robin on the
Yeah,
phone.
I knew
Yeah.
it. I'm here with you, bro.
That is an exact remedy.
Yeah.
No, that's you can't say Nothing But Niners did not endorse putting alcohol in your children's mouth.
We just put on the
The
gums.
doctor will tell you when they're teething to
You
rub
can't-
alcohol on it.
Bro, that was also back when doctors were smoking in the delivery room. You
Right.
can't do that anymore,
1950.
bro.
Sure you can.
Bro, I'm not that old.
All right, you say that. Oh my
Wait,
god.
nothing on the
Yo,
same page here, bro.
I don't know if y'all remember, but
I'm with you too, Nick. I'm just saying we can't say that.
Yo, I can say anything we want. We just can't say it to them.
oh man. Listen,
That's true. That's true. You
Um,
can say whatever you want.
Breezy used to yell and Kanan used to cry. So that's why I was like, yo, Breezy, yell at Kanan real quick. Kanan, man, you got to go to bed, man. Don't give your pops a hard time, okay? He'll appreciate it later. Oh, I was about to say, what am I reading here? All right.
That's you was looking to get that one put up.
I didn't click that. I don't know who's doing it. That wasn't me.
Nick.
Look at Nick. No, it wasn't me. Okay. All right. So,
Yo,
Mike,
these guys got some great memories. Remember the grape nuts?
Yep.
Soup the nuts.
nobody remembers Soup the Nuts, bro. Nobody remembers that.
Oh my
That was
goodness.
a moment, man. Mike, what were your thoughts on the draft that we just experienced here?
I mean, I thought it was okay. I'd be lying if I didn't say I'd be kind of disappointed with those top three, in my opinion. I like Kendrick Green. He kind of saved himself towards the end there, but I think Ossai was kind of a reach. And as much as Breezy likes Lance, I think it is a project, and it's a lot. It's a huge swing. Like they took a huge swing to move up, and this is even bigger. This is like going for the fences. I mean, I know the ceiling with Lance is there, but his floor is very scary too. So I would have taken Wilson, but overall it was okay. But I would be disappointed.
And if Jimmy is still on the roster, it's less of a floor because you're not putting him in day one, or you're not forced to put him in day one.
That's what I was saying earlier. Like that guarantees to me Jimmy's still here if Lance is the pick.
Can somebody pull up Zach Wilson's stats from the previous season? Somebody out there, because he was a effing nobody last time I checked, and so he had that year to kind of like get himself in some type of football shape, and then he had a great year last year, right? Lost the game that he shouldn't have lost, but he had a good year. And so, like, I just feel like I get what you guys are saying about him being a project. You know, Trey Lance didn't play enough. If he played enough, maybe he would get more fanfare or whatnot. So he's going into the best situation in the NFL if he gets drafted to the 49ers. That's all. It'd be the best
Wayne,
situation.
Wayne, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
You said something about him being unpredictable. Do you think Kyle wants unpredictable as a quarterback?
I think if he had unpredictable as a quarterback in the effing Super Bowl, we would have won. All right, here we go. Enough said.
If he had better arm talent,
and Trey Lance is a better arm talent than Jimmy Garoppolo too.
Unpredictable. That has no experience in any big time situation. It's a lot to ask.
It is a lot to ask, bro. And I'm not saying that it's going to be end all be all with that, but he's an unpredictable guy. Like a lot of people, there's not a lot of film, and they won't know how to defend him. We see how when new quarterbacks come into the league, and they kind of like win. Like right away until they get figured out. I'm just saying, like that could be a situation.
But isn't the whole debate on Mac Jones kind of because he's predictable and steady and in the pocket? I feel like Lance is. I don't like him either. I'm just saying that like Lance is like the polar opposite. So I feel like both of those things can't be true. I feel like they can't like both of them that high.
Who said they like Mac Jones? Maybe they don't.
I'm just saying. With the reports and all, I think it has to be one or the other because either you're going to swing or you're going to go safe with Mac. I feel like.
Did anybody watch
defensive now?
Did anybody watch Zach Wilson in 2019? How did he only throw 11 touchdowns? What am I missing? Is this right?
He had injuries. He had a shoulder injury.
He had 200 attempts almost, and only 11 touchdowns. That can't be right.
I don't know. Right? I know BYU had a great offensive line, so if we're not looking at getting some of them guys like Tristan Hodge and some of their center, and we should be looking into those guys. Maybe that's why we were at that
stream here. Could y'all see what I was putting up?
I don't think I saw it. Sorry.
Oh, all right. Well, that's because you're watching the game. All right.
No,
guys,
it's not
any other thoughts on the draft before we move on? Do we have another participant?
Not yet. I'm waiting.
Let me. We have somebody.
Y'all out there want to get on the show and do the draft with y'all security guys?
I sent a message to John V. See if he wanted to come on, but we never messaged me back.
I would say that on this panel, I was probably the biggest proponent of keeping Jimmy and trading back in the draft. Once they made this pick to trade up to 3, if you take Lance at 3, then you're pretty much locking Jimmy into this, which takes away that flexibility. I think. You're taking away that flexibility to send Jimmy somewhere else for a trade or whatever they ended up wanting to work out. I think if you take Lance, you lock Jimmy in for this year, or at least to the trade deadline. Whereas if you take Fields or Wilson, it still gives you that ability through training camp to see if one of those guys can take the reins week 1. So that's the only reason I don't like taking Lance with number 3. I don't think that they traded up to do that. I know that they've said they plan on keeping Jimmy, but we all think that I can't speak for you guys, but I think that's smoke. When you look at this, I didn't have any problem with the Asai pick, and I didn't have any problem with the Green pick either. However, I would, if I'm going to take something other than offensive line or cornerback at 2, I'm definitely going to fill the cornerback need at 3. So I would have taken a cornerback at 3 versus taking the offensive lineman there, or with the 3rd pick. Sorry.
Nick, what about you, man? Any thoughts on it?
I mean, I kind of have the same sentiment that everybody else is talking about with Trey Lance, and it's just like I'm not saying that he can't have a high ceiling, but right now, where were the 49ers at last year because of injuries? And if Jimmy Garoppolo has to be the quarterback, we need somebody that's going to be able to fill in and be able to play right now because Jimmy hasn't stayed healthy for an entire season. Like this could be week 5 that this guy has to take over. And I think you guys all know how I've been saying that I think the best way to mold a quarterback in the NFL is having him play behind somebody for a year or 2 to be able to get used to the NFL and the playbook and everything else. I think that's the way that most quarterbacks succeed. If you look at Patrick Mahomes sitting behind Alex Smith, you look at Brady sitting behind Bledsoe, you look at, Rodgers behind Favre, like these guys become elite quarterbacks. I don't like to throw guys in that have the potential to be elite into the fire and say, this is yours now. This is why most of these quarterbacks that are coming into the NFL that are drafted first overall have a really hard time because they're playing on a shitty team and they're playing straight from the gate for failure. And I just don't see that. And I don't trust Jimmy enough to stay healthy to bring in a guy that's a project where he could be the best quarterback in the draft with enough coaching and Kyle Shanahan's system going forward. But I don't see that in year one. I don't even see that possibly in year two. And if he gets thrown to the wolves in year one because of injuries, I think it's setting him up for failure to where he's not going to be as good as he possibly could be. And that's why I'm against Trey Lance. I think Justin Fields is more of a quarterback that can step in right now because that's what the 49ers need. Zach Wilson is a guy that can step in right now, and that's what the 49ers need. Because if we go and trade Garoppolo, we're at the same position. Are you going to feel comfortable trading Garoppolo with Trey Lance where he's a project, where we don't even know if we're having on-field camps this year, let alone learning over a computer. Like, you're not taking those throws. You're not throwing with your guys. You're not doing those things. So that's setting somebody up for failure.
Yo, none of these quarterbacks coming in here is going to be great day one.
I disagree. Why
Where
would
get
you
that
think
from?
that?
Wait, why is that so impossible for the 49ers to find a day one great? And I'm not just coming at you, Breeze.
I'm not saying that it's impossible, but you're asking any young guy to come in here and run this offense.
You don't think he'd come in and be like Justin Herbert was last year?
I think it's going to be complicated for any one of the rookies to come in and run it. I'm not saying they won't get wins out of it. I'm just saying, like I get it's hard to argue Trey Lance because he just doesn't have any freaking film to show. Like there's not enough volume for him. So I get it. I get why people aren't sold on a guy, with a lot of potential. I get it. You don't want to put him in that situation. That's totally 100% fair. But I just don't. I think it's unfair to say that Justin Fields is going to come in here and we're going to win 15 games, or Zach. They're rookies. You just said rookies. All rookies probably should sit the first year as a quarterback and learn the system behind somebody. Like that's the normal way. Like right. That's the way you want it to be, right? And so, like, if that's the case, then whoever is the quarterback, whoever it is, probably should go that route. I just don't think that they're going to go that route. If they draft a guy like Justin Fields, they're going to put him in the fire. And if it doesn't work right away, what are we going to be sitting here talking about? Oh, man, he needs time to develop. And then all these different types of things. So I think no matter who we go with in the draft, all I'm saying is whoever Kyle picks for this quarterback, they're going to be successful. You got to trust in Kyle, and you got to trust in what he believes he can get out of whoever he picks, even if it's that guy, that fat guy out of Alabama, even if it's him.
Deontay Brown, is that your
name? The big lineman, right.
No, but seriously, let me touch on something real quick. I mean, I know it's not about those guys, but just to get away from what the media is trying to put out there, don't be sold on Sudfeld because he got $257 in guaranteed money. $257,000 in dead money, if they release him, is nothing to these teams. So don't think that because he got a signing bonus or a guarantee of $257 that he's going to be sticking around, because he might not make this squad at all.
Yeah.
I mean, we got more dead money tied up in a guy who's not even on the, with McKinnon. He still owes a team. We're paying $2 million to go with somewhere else.
I will say that any one of the quarterbacks we draft, guys, will be better than Nick Mullins and CJ Beathard. That I will go out and say. And so with that, at least we still have a better chance at winning games or competing in games with any of those guys back there as quarterbacks. Any of those rookies.
All right.
I mean, how do you determine success, Wayne? Because you keep bringing up like 15 wins. Like, not many teams win 15 games.
No, I never said 15. That was something that Brian said earlier.
Somebody said our ceiling was. That's what I think. That's the most games we could possibly win.
And so I'm not saying that's what we're going to win, like 15 games. I'm just saying some people think that and some people don't.
If we were to start a rookie, right, say Justin, whoever, and we won 10 games, I'd be thrilled.
Me too. I'm
to be honest with you.
I don't care who we start as long as they're winning. That's all I care about. Like, so 10 games is good. It's good for me. It's good for whoever. That's not my expectations going into the season with a new quarterback. If Jimmy Garoppolo was starting quarterback, I would expect us to win more than 10 games. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Well, he should. He's been in the system long enough.
Right. And so, like you said, with a rookie coming in here, 10 games is, to me, that is phenomenal. That's phenomenal. But I just don't know what people are expecting when you draft any one of these guys. Justin Fields, Trevor Lawrence. Like, do you expect them to come in? I think the situation will be better because they're coming into a team built, ready to win now.
Right.
So it will be better for them. We done replenished the offensive line. Like, things will be better. But like you said, I'm with you on that. And why, like, 10 wins is pretty successful.
So Breezy, answer me this and try not like don't. I'm asking you a true, honest question. Don't be biased because you like Trey Lance so much. But who would be in the better position if Jimmy Garoppolo got hurt to come in?
I mean, all the film points out to Justin Fields, bro. It show it. Justin Fields is the best option. I just like Trey Lance better.
So let me ask you this now, right?
Okay.
Is this team built to win right now, or are they built for 2-3 years?
I mean, the team is built to win now, but anything can happen. But the team is built to win now. Their window is right now. I think the window is open now. Yeah.
Okay. That's why I'm asking, because we don't know what the following years are going to bring to when Trey Lance is let's say we draft Trey Lance and he's really taking over in year 2, possibly year 3, depending on what they do with Garoppolo. But we don't even know where this team is going to be built wise. Is he going to be taken over for a successful team? And that's why I'm asking, because you're saying that the team is successful right now, that any quarterback that comes in should be successful because the team around him is built. But 2 years down the road, we don't know where the team's going to be because everybody's on 1-year deals. So we don't know what this team is going to look like next year.
Well, not everybody on the offense is on 1-year deals. Like,
no, but defensively. But I'm saying,
but not offensively.
But I'm saying winning culture wise for the team.
Okay.
That's all I'm trying to say is you got to have your defense.
So, but how does that work? How is that different for any of the quarterbacks though? Like, I don't get it. Like, if so, you draft because I get that Justin Fields is the better prospect coming out of college, but if the team splits up and the defense breaks out and they can't get him the ball back or do whatever, he's probably going to struggle too, right?
Well, what I'm trying to say is because if Justin Fields comes in day 1 and can start, because we think that he can, compared to Trey Lance, where we think that
I think Trey Lance can start. Y'all think he can't start. Big difference.
But there is only 6 players that are signed past this year on the offense that are starters.
Okay.
There are only 6 starters that are signed through beyond this season. So what Nick's saying is very accurate. We only have like 24 total players that are signed through next season. So that's why I'm big at finding a quarterback that we can bring in here that will allow us to relieve us of the financial burden of Jimmy so that we can roll that money to next year so we can sign these guys so that our window stays open longer.
But whatever quarterback they draft is going to relieve us from the Jimmy thing.
See, I don't think so. That's what I'm saying. I think if we bring Lance in, I think you locked into keeping Jimmy here. So you're not going to get any cap relief from this season for Jimmy.
Or at least until the trade deadline.
Right.
Lance could pick that up in a couple of weeks, but we're gonna have to put this conversation on pause. We have our next participant here. He is outside his home. My man Albert. Let's get him introduced. What's going on, big dog? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. I'm actually at work though.
Oh, you at work? See, I'm gonna just stop introducing people before they get on here and say what they're going on with their life.
I'm that much of a Niner fan, man.
My man is
and I watch y'all show a lot, man.
He about to get fired to do a mock draft. Now that's dedication right there, man.
Oh my goodness!
I can't talk. Y'all know I pull over in the work van just to do the breaking news videos. So all it's gonna take is for one manager to be like, "Mike, what's this?" and then it's over. So
it was my 15-minute break. What are you talking about?
Yeah, so I respect it. So listen, we're gonna get you on here real quick. We won't take up a lot of your time, okay? All right. We're gonna rock this thing out. Nick, the floor is yours, bro. Do your thing, man.
All right, give me a second here. Somebody make that full screen for me because I'm not looking at that screen. If somebody can do that.
All right. There you go.
There we go. Good?
Yep.
Yeah, I see it.
All right, Albert. So we are picking for the San Francisco 49ers. Obviously, 3-round mock draft. Speed is fast. We are only
trades involved, right? Or no?
What's that?
No trades.
No trades.
No trades. Okay.
Yeah, no trades. So we're gonna start the draft.
Ooh. Finally.
It's gonna happen.
Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson are the first 2 picks. Now, the last drafts was Trevor Lawrence and and Justin Fields. So 49ers are on the clock. What position are you going with here?
Off back, I'm going Justin Fields, man. He really the best quarterback in the draft to me.
No
Talk
question.
Y'all
about
can't
it.
see me,
Right.
but I'm over here clapping mad hard. Let's go,
Talk about
baby.
that. Yeah.
What makes you think that Justin Fields is the best quarterback in this draft?
He
Real
got
quick
accuracy,
synopsis.
the competition he went against. The only thing I think like he'll have to work on, and he got a year to do that if they keep Jimmy, is work on his short throwing. He got the deep throws down pat. But
Yeah, that's the offense they ran in Ohio State, man. They weren't really a short throw team. They had guys that could get down the field.
Exactly.
He throw it to him. He drop him in there. Yeah.
Exactly. You got to run the game over there at Niners. And
I
then
was-
you got Kyle. Kyle gonna get him right.
Yeah. Good, great pick. All right, round 2.
Rich Gangarello back. Who we got at the edge?
Oh, you want to look at the edge?
Yeah, got to look at the edge because at the end of the day, when we went to the Super Bowl, it was because of Bosa. Bosa and D Ford. Even though D Ford didn't put too much work in it, but Bosa was a monster.
Now D4. All right, never mind. That's another show.
All right, so let's see. This is the top of the edge right here. Looks like Ronnie Perkins is your top guy right now.
Let's go DB.
All right.
We ain't got too many DBs that's over a 1 year contract. So damn. Let me go with Melifonwu.
All right.
Brothers, we're happy and we're singing and we're color. Do. Give me a high five.
Wayne.
What?
I forgot again. So what we were supposed to be doing was singing a jingle between picks.
I just did it. Look at that.
No. That I meant like a commercial jingle.
Oh, but it was a TV
We
show.
got one more guy coming on next, so we'll do it the next one.
So I want us to do like a round, like and see who, if the jingle ends before the pick, then somebody else got to keep going until he makes his pick.
Okay.
All right. And they still got Jamin Davis up there.
I don't know why people keep passing him up, yo.
I know
it's not a need, but shoot.
But still, yeah. What we got at wide receiver?
Wide receiver. Let's just make sure nothing else was picked. All right. Josh Palmer is your top. Cade Johnson, Jalen Darden, Dax Moline. I guess that's how you say his name.
Let me get Jalen Darden.
Jalen Darden out of North Texas.
I like
him for the
quick
slot. Even though I know we got a couple of slot receivers, but they have proven to.
Dang, that A+ go a long way, dog.
I'm telling you. Even though they say C pluses, Kyle will make them an A+ after a year or two.
Hey, what's your social media handle?
My social media is AL. Damn, hold on 1 second.
Damn, he really did. He really did. I could have pulled it up, bro. You ain't have to leave like that. I thought you.
Yeah, I'm in here.
AOJ03, right?
Yeah, ALJ03. Yeah, I had to double check. I was about to give you a different one.
Where his grades go? It was.
I just stopped the share. Hold on.
It was A+, C+, C+.
C+ for overall of what?
A.
He still got an A with 2 C pluses.
That A+ is 100, yo.
That was 100.3.
They taking in consideration that it's coming. Them picks coming to Kyle.
Okay.
Now 100 plus, let's say 79 plus
79
divided by 3 is an 86. Then they rounded it up.
Nah, bro, they ain't enough rounding up in the world to make that.
I know, dog. I know.
It's all good. Hey, man, I like the draft though. I'll be honest with you. I haven't given a review at all on any of them. I've been letting it go round table. So I'm gonna jump on this one first. I really like this, man. And if this happened in real life, I'm not too upset. Regardless of, I look at what the team is picking. I don't look at the players because they might know something about players that I don't know.
Yeah, real
and
talk.
so I'm looking at quarterback, cornerback, and wide receiver. Mike's happy. So this Mike is. I'm not the cool Mike. You got to get his blessings, but I like it, man. I like it a lot.
Now, if I know this wasn't a trade one, but if it was a trade, it did. Justin Fields wasn't there, and Justin Fields went second. Zach Wilson is cool, but I feel like we can trade back because I don't know about Zach Wilson. We trade back probably like 1 or 2 picks, probably pick up a second or third, and then grab like Trey Lance. That's how I feel, but and pick up some extra picks so we could get at least Landon Dickerson in a second if we could get a second out of them picks. But
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Mike, you're on mute or something. You got
I said, hey, keep your socials on lock, okay? We're gonna be in touch with you soon. Thanks for jumping on. Get back to work. Don't get in trouble. We really appreciate you.
Man, look, I'm on my way right now.
All right, bro.
All
You
right.
be safe out there.
All right, fellas.
See you, Albert.
All right.
I looked up and my man Mike was going like, bro, what happened to Mike? Where did Mike go?
Technical difficulties.
Oh, okay. I thought you got tired. So I was like, man, look, don't let Breezy do that to you, bro. I know how he is.
No.
Look at Wayne's face. What the fuck?
First of all, I'm no bully, guys. I'm a huggable, lovable type of guy. All right, what's the commercial theme song we singing, yo?
No, so listen, this is the challenge, all right, everybody. We all grew up in the time of jingles, right? Like bubble gums had jingles and all that stuff. So as soon as we're on the clock, somebody sing a full jingle, and then the next person sing a full jingle, and we're just gonna go around in a circle. Come on.
All right.
Who's in?
I'm in. Am I starting?
I'm in. Nick?
I'm not in because
Mike?
I'm concentrating on the picks.
All right, he got a good out. That's a good excuse. Mike.
So during the mock draft, you're saying?
During the mock draft. Not right now, yeah, during the mock draft. When the next person's on, and now when they say okay, the pick is in, we shut up. And we're gonna see who gets stumped first.
Yeah. All right.
All right. I think that means we should let Mike go first because he sounded like, damn, I only know like 2
yeah. I'm not the single type. Put me on the spot.
Because, bro, I'm telling you, like, there was mad jingles when we were growing up. So, all right. And then when now, listen, now Mike sings his, and then the jingle stops, then Breezy can go. And then, you know what I'm saying? It's not like you got to keep going over and over. It's just when his jingle's done, then the next one starts. Brian, you in on this?
I'll give it a go, man.
Let's
I remember
go,
what it used
jingle
to be.
karaoke, baby, during the mock draft. Hey, that's mock madness right there, baby. That is mock madness. Now, listen, when we started the last one, wasn't there somebody else in the queue, or was that Mike?
That was Mike down there.
All right. Yeah, it was.
Oh, I thought.
I'm waiting on the other Mike to come.
Oh, it's another Mike.
Yeah,
Damn,
another
I'm gonna be the third coolest Mike on the panel of 3 Mike. That's crazy. That is crazy. All right, I think he's here, man. I think he's here. So let's do an introduction. I'm gonna shut up.
Oh, that's my dude. Mike.
What's up, fellas?
Easy. What's going on, baby?
Not much. What's going on with you guys?
Same old, man.
Just chilling, yo. Chilling. All right. Let's get
I think
this
Mike
going.
was actually one of our contest winners, weren't you, Mike?
Yeah, I want a shirt.
That's right. I remember now.
Did you get a shirt?
Yeah, I got one.
Oh, okay. Because see, some people win some stuff and they'd be like, "Yo, that person did get," and I'm like, "I don't know what y'all talking about. I thought everybody got what they won." Okay, so I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, man. So you ready to do this? Are you nervous?
Always.
Okay. All right. Nerves keep you on your toes. Now listen. So what we're gonna do different with your draft than we did with all the other ones is that while you're on the clock, we're gonna be singing jingles in the background. Okay. So you're gonna have to tell Nick, all right, Nick, the pick is in, and then we're gonna stop.
All right.
All right, no pressure, man. No pressure at all. Nick, the floor is yours. Wait. Look at the order, guys. Hold on. Look at the order. So we're gonna start with Mike. We'll put Mike, and then Wayne, then me, then Brian, and then back to Mike again. Okay.
We have to just keep going, and
it's not gonna be snake style.
I have to sing.
You got to sing your jingle, yeah.
Well, let me get started first.
Oh no, Nick, no, Nick, you don't have to sing. I'm talking about Mike.
Well, I thought he doesn't go until he's on the clock.
Yeah.
And this
I'm
guy,
saying let me get everything started here and then get it to full screen. Actually, I'm gonna keep it the way that it is so people can see y'all singing.
Oh God.
Oh, please don't do that.
All right, Mike, you can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, we're starting here. So,
Good
all right,
defense.
Trevor Lawrence comes off first.
I think you should start it over for one reason. I think that the time that you hit start changed the draft, and I think you should let Mike pick what time you started. Like let the draft guy tell you what time it's that. I don't know. It's just what I was thinking.
Now we ain't did that the whole time.
All right, fine. You stuck with it. I tried to help you, man. All right, Breezy. I mean, Mike, it's on you until Mike says, "Oh, damn, cool, Mike."
What?
Not to guess, Mike. Until he tells us he's ready, the jingle's on you, bro.
All right, guess Mike. Hurry up.
I'm ready anyway. I'm ready.
Give me a break. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Your pick is.
Pick is in.
I'm going Trey
Man, that
Lance.
was a quick. He gonna make me sing the whole joint.
I'm going Trey Lance.
Trey Lance.
Trey Lance. Okay. All right.
I don't want to grow up because I'm a Toys R Us kid. There's a bigger Toys R Us that I can play with. From bikes to trains to video games. It's the biggest toy store there is. Hey, I don't want to grow up because, baby, if I did, I couldn't be a Toys R Us. I couldn't be a toy. I couldn't be a Toys R Us.
Take your time.
Yeah. I told you he's going to make me sing the whole damn thing.
Now, Mike, you got to be telling. You got to be. Oh, go ahead. You got to be telling us what positions to look
Let me
at,
see
too.
interior lineman.
I got to keep
Interior
going.
offensive
No.
lineman.
Yeah.
Skip it.
All right, pick
Do
is
a
in.
good jump.
Pick is in.
Get. Oh,
I want Creed Humphrey.
Creed Humphrey, center.
Talking about.
Oh,
All right.
God.
I can't say it, but let's go. All right, Brian, it's on you, man.
Okay, I'll let that pick ride right here. Take a sniff and pull it out. The taste is gonna move ya.
Yes!
Juicy
Juicy
fruit is gonna move ya. The juice is soft and it gets right
I
to ya.
do, yeah. Juicy fruit.
The
The taste, the juice is gonna move.
move ya.
Let me see corners.
Brian, I love you, bro. I love
I
you.
love you too, bro.
All right, pick is in.
The pick is in already.
Pick is in.
Damn.
Kelvin Joseph.
Good
Kelvin
pick.
Joseph, quarterback, Kentucky.
Like
Nice.
that pick. Solid pick.
Okay, Mike came in with the fire. He got the background singers. Hold on. Mike, what's your social media, man? What's your Twitter handle or something?
My Twitter handle is woke_Mike Ing16.
Mike ENG 16.
Yeah, 16.
What was the draft grade, Nick?
Yeah, where
I
did
missed
Nate go, Nick?
Yeah, I just moved it so you could see his thing. That's all.
Oh no, but he didn't. Yeah, he
this
didn't put
thing
it up
not
there.
on. Oh, pause.
Nobody wants to see his thing. Let's go.
Oh, here we go. All right, so he got an A.
You got an A
43,
minus. That's
got the
2
B
A
plus.
minuses. Let's go.
And for 102, he got a B plus. For overall, A minus. All right. Mike, the guest, Mike Ing. Final thoughts on your draft here, man. You want to give an explanation for anything?
Yeah, I'm not real high on Zach Wilson, so that's why I went Trey Lance since Fields was gone. Fields is probably my number one. Lance would be number two. And then I was watching the other drafts and I kept seeing Humphrey there, and I was like, if he's there, I'm taking him.
That's a
And then
smart
I just
pick,
went with
man.
the next thing, corner. After that,
That's a smart pick, man. Because now you got your center for the next 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a smart pick. And he's going to get
He's going to learn underneath Alex Mack.
Exactly. Exactly. Smart pick. I wouldn't have did it, but that's a smart pick.
I know.
All right, Mike. Listen, man, we're gonna be in touch with you on social media, so make sure you you have your alerts turned on, okay, bro?
all right, man.
All
Thanks,
right,
guys.
thank you
See you, Mike.
very much, man.
All right.
All right, so
Was Najee Harris available when he picked Creed Humphrey? I'm just curious.
Like,
Was
go back and look.
Dickerson available too?
I just see people talking about him in the chat. So
Full results.
because I would have been like, over. You gotta look for them.
Outliers, yep.
That was fun, yo.
Yo,
That was fun. I'm the only one who had to sing the whole gosh darn theme song. Yo.
Bro, I was gonna do
I had to sing the whole thing too. You just
No,
jumped in.
Najee Harris.
Oh no, yours was dope, Brian. I'm sorry, I couldn't. I
Najee
had
went
to-
to Jacksonville.
Okay. Oh wow, they're gonna have him and the guy they got from last year in the draft. Shoot.
Bro,
I was just
Skip It
like,
has 2 verses to it.
I
I'll
forgot
give you
how
all of
dirty
it.
those it sounds with the juicy fruit. It's like take a sniff and pull it out.
Yeah.
What the hell?
The
It didn't
lyrics
click
was
to me at
different,
first.
bro. The
It
lyrics was
didn't click to me at first. I was like, "What the hell's Brian?" Yeah, like,
Oh, I don't know if y'all saw my face. I can't wait to go back and watch this shit again. Because when Brian said pull it out and sniff it, I was like, what did he just say? Yo.
Yo, the best bubblegum theme song is Big Red, though, hands down.
yeah.
Like Big Red, but that's the worst gum. It's
Yeah.
the worst gum.
All I can remember is double.
Yeah,
double
I was gonna sing that one too, but then I was like, the juicy fruit's better.
Longer with Big Red. So
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Fresh breath goes right through this. This fresh breath goes on and on. While you chew it, say goodbye
watch
a
enough
little
TV, bro.
longer. Just hold hands a little longer. Something a little longer. With Big Red. No, that gum is the worst, but the theme song is the best. That's the only gum that burn your mouth. I don't need to chew my gum to burn my mouth.
best cartoon theme song.
Oh, there's too many.
I think we did it before, but I really, really like Darkwing Duck, man. Darkwing Duck just hit different, man.
I like Darkwing Duck too.
That's a really, really
I think DuckTales trumps Darkwing Duck's theme song, though.
Nah.
DuckTales. Woo! I'm telling it trumps. It trumps it, bro.
Come
Darkwing
on, man.
Duck.
It's
Bro,
gummy bears. They're bouncing here. They're bouncing everywhere.
Yeah, no,
Gummy
Bears is a good one,
bears,
too.
they're
I
bouncing
like
here,
that.
they're bouncing everywhere.
I
Yo,
like the 3 p.m. show too. Chip 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 chip.
to bend down. Now they was strippers.
Strangers.
Yeah, that was a stripper song.
But Tailspin.
Tailspin was dope.
Come on, Mike. You got to give us one down there. Come on, Mike.
I
Mike's
got
like,
nothing.
I'm too old for this shit. G.I. Joe is my joint. G.I. Joe is my
G.I.
joint.
Joe
Yo,
had the theme song?
they did have it. We'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe, real American hero. G.I. Joe is there. We fight the bad guy. And we whip their ass on every episode. G.I. Joe.
Wait, they really said that shit?
It's something like that. But it was
Man, you got
I just like the stories at the end. You're like,
your facts.
some crazy shit, and then
Yo.
like knowing is half the battle.
Half the battle.
What?
Yo, Joe. Thundercats was dope. Thundercats are on the move. Thundercats are loose. Bit it. Feel the magic. Feel the roar. Thundercats are loose. Bit it. Thunder, 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 Thundercats. Boom. Thunder, 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 Thundercats. Wow. And then it goes to the dark side of the song. Ancient spirits of evil transform this decayed form to Mumra. The ever living. Yo, you can't tell me Thundercats wasn't the junk, yo.
Yo, I'm not even going there, dude. Breezy, I'm just so impressed that you remember all of these. Like,
Yo, this was my hood. That was my hood. Bump the Hood. That was my childhood. X-Men theme song. It's the same music. Slick. Yo. Shut up. Slick. Yo, whatever you want from me, I'm giving you everything. It's the same music. Play it. I'm your baby tonight.
I'm never gonna be able to unhear that.
Don't tell me. You can't tell me that. Matter of fact, I did a Whitney show and the lady was singing it. I promise you I changed the music to the X-Men theme song. It's a couple of notes a little different, but she kept singing. See? That's where it went different. But the beginning of it, it's the same thing, man.
It's not a theme song. Well, the intro, it's got music and talking, but it's not considered a song.
Right, it's not a song, right?
No, but Gargoyles.
So who was
Gargoyles was dope.
Yeah.
Gargoyles was dope. The music was dope. That was it was orchestrated. Yeah. Oh, I went outside, bro. Because you got my man said I never went outside. Listen, because we got the same last name. I went outside all the time because I had every toy in the world. So I used to take the G.I. Joes and they used to fight the He-Mans. And then we ended up bringing the Thundercats coming out because I had the Thundercats lair. You know what I'm saying? I had the Castle Grayscale. I had all this stuff, dog. You know what I'm saying?
I had Cringer, bro. Battle Cat and Cringer.
I had Battle Cat and Cringer. Yeah, I had Battle Cat and Cringer. Dude, I even had the She-Ra toys, because they was the sisters, relatives to the He-Mans. Listen, I was outside, man. My mama used to make me go play wars. outside with all the toys, man. I remember Street Sharks. They was the Thundercat versions of Sharks, and then Silverhawks.
I do have a real Niners question though.
Please reel it back in, Nick.
I do have a Niners question, and what are your guys' thoughts on Aldon Smith going to Seattle?
Man, F Aldon Smith.
Their line is actually pretty dope right now. Their defensive line. So that's why I'm asking.
It's dope on paper, bro. The Cats is old, and we're gonna see what they. You saw my man came on my show the other day. He's a Cowboy fan, and he was like, I was like, yo, man, y'all let Aldon Smith go. He's like, yeah, man. After like week 3, he like got tired or something. Like he couldn't do stuff, and so maybe he's just. I don't know if he'll be in more shape or whatever, but they can have him, man. I'm not really too much worried about a guy like that.
He had 5.5 sacks last year
in 3 games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Carlos Dunlap.
All right, let me ask you this: Who plays
Hyder
better?
went there too, right?
Who plays better over there, Kerry Hyder or Aldon Smith next year? Who has better stats? Who
Kerry
becomes
Hyder.
the starter over
Kerry
there?
Hyder. Watch.
Kerry Hyder.
No, I think Aldon Smith will have better stats. But because Kerry Hyder's more of a like effort, like the second chance type of guy. Aldon Smith, if he's on, he's on. There's no in between. He's either playing or he's not. He didn't play a lot of games last year, right? How many games was he in?
I don't know.
I just read the comment.
Did he play all 16 games last year?
Oh, Hyder played in all the games. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about.
He's talking about Aldon.
No, I told you Aldon Smith played in like 3 games, bro, and then
he had 5.5 sacks in 3 games,
and then he just fell off.
Oh,
like he just stopped producing.
Oh, he only played in 3 games, or he got all 5.5 in 3 games.
He only played in about. Man
He
said
played 16 games. 16 games started. 16 games.
he didn't play the whole game.
He had 5 sacks.
He might have started.
5 tackles for a loss.
All right.
Well, I mean, they're putting together a rotation, though. They're putting together a good rotation. That's what you want, especially if they're all older guys. You know, like we can sit here and say, "Oh, they're old or whatever." But if we picked up Kerry Hyder, Kerrigan, Ryan Kerrigan, we'd be like, "Yo, that's a really good pickup for the Niners right now," because we know he's a rotational guy. So
Or Dunlap.
Huh?
Or Dunlap.
No, they got Dunlap. He's already in Seattle.
No, I'm saying like if we were to pick up Dunlap.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
like,
Aldon Smith had 3 sacks in 1 game, so he had 4 by week 3, and then it looks like he kind of
his production must have fell off.
Yeah.
I think that's what my man was trying to say. His production fell off.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay, all right, man, guys, this was a phenomenal show. We're gonna wrap this thing up here, man. I love you guys. This was a lot of fun, and now y'all see why I'm not allowed to be hungry during the show because I have people singing jingles. I'm sorry. It wasn't my intention, but I thought it would be something that would be a little cool. And I applaud you guys for freaking participating. Nick even wanted to participate and still do the camera angles all at the same time, but he couldn't. So
how about we have Nick close out with a theme song since he didn't get a chance to sing one?
All the pressure on it. Look, he can't do it now.
Nah, it's not in the moment now.
Yeah, I get it though. I get it. But guys, man, you guys were phenomenal. So what we'll do is we're gonna wrap this thing up and we're gonna go final thoughts. Brian, break it down, man. It doesn't have to be about the show. Anything that you want to leave the people with, and then let's go home.
No, I mean just we got 2 full weeks and change till the draft in a couple hours, right? And so just hang tight. You know, the media is going to spin what they want to spin, but no, the draft board's already set. So I don't think that what's going to happen on draft day is already known. They're just out there to cross their T's and dot the I's right now and make sure everything's good. But you know, we love you. Thanks for watching.
Absolutely. All right, we're gonna give it to Breezy next. I know he's got his game. I probably should let you go first, man. My apologies. But go ahead, man. Give us your final thoughts. Like I said, does not have to be on the show. Just anything you want to leave the good people with.
Hey, man, you guys know that the draft is in 2 weeks, like my man Brian just said. And look, the 49ers are going to draft who they deem fit them. And so as much as I might like Trey Lance, if it happens to be Justin Fields, I will be singing zippity doo-dah, zippity yay all over the daggone TV screen for nothing but Niners because I'm going to be ecstatic. I'm not going to lie. But, it is what it is. That was Disney. That was Mary Poppins.
Oh my, what a wonderful day.
That was Mary Poppins, though.
Okay.
Which was Disney. Yeah. Okay. But no, I'm gonna be excited. I'm gonna be excited, man. I think the 49ers.
Zippity Doo-Dah came out of Song of the South. It's a movie you can't hardly find anywhere anymore.
See, Brian's older than everybody. He just told us how old he was.
Dropping knowledge.
All right. And so I'm just super excited, man, that the draft is coming, and then we can kind of like go be at rest, and then we can start, the hashtags trade Jimmy.
Oh, that's coming.
God, y'all cold, bro. Y'all some cold people. All right, man. We're gonna give it to Mike next, man. Not Mike. Oh, I did the wrong thing. My bad. Boom. There he is. Hey, if you were to take a pencil and stick it down in your hair, would like half the pencil disappear? Is your hair like up like that for real?
That's
like
some good
high?
hair, man. That's that Vanilla Ice hair.
I got some volume for a young guy.
All right, man. That's easy, bro.
That was the ninja rap.
Go ninja, go.
Yeah.
Now Nick want to sing. Look, now you want
Yeah.
It was the moment, Mike. It was the moment.
It was the moment.
All right, Mike, man. The floor is yours for final thoughts, bro.
Yeah, no, like they said 2 weeks ago, we're in the home stretch finally. Feels like the last month has been like 6 months. There's gonna be a lot of smoke. There's gonna be a lot of stories and leaks and reports. Just buckle in. Don't believe everything you read or hear. 2 weeks. It's coming soon, and we'll see. And we just have to have faith in Kyle, and we'll go from there.
Don't believe anything you read or hear unless it's on NBN, because we're 100%.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh, biblical, baby. Biblical.
Definitely not 100%, but man, I mean, I have faith in Kyle Shanahan unless he drafts Mac Jones. Then it's over. Then it's over.
You don't think
It's gonna be dead quiet on this page.
For real?
What's that?
You don't think he can win with Mac Jones for real?
I just don't want Mac Jones. I just don't think you give up the future for a guy like that to where it's a Jimmy Garoppolo 2.0. So I want to see this offense evolve and get better. I don't want to see it to stay stagnant and hope that, we get the same out of our offense that he got with Matt Ryan and Kirk Cousins and Jimmy Garoppolo. So I have faith in Kyle Shanahan that he can do that with a different quarterback other than Mac Jones. I want to see this offense evolve. Like you guys are saying, man, 2 weeks, it can't come fast enough. I can't wait till the draft show. This will be our, fourth draft show, Mike? Yeah, fourth draft show.
Yes,
it's the 4th anniversary of 49ers NBN. So 4th anniversary. Hope you guys are all there. Yeah, it's 4th. It was the first year that we took the draft with John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan. So 4 years, still going strong. Appreciate all the support, the love you guys give us all. And hit those like and subscribe buttons and check us out on all of our social. And yeah, Justin Fields, baby. Fields to the Bay.
And my final thoughts are going to be one small, minor debate. Everyone can just say yes or no. I'll present it to you guys, and we'll get up out of here, okay? I saw this debate going around on Twitter. Maybe it was through text. Maybe it was in the chat even. I don't remember, but I saw it on 49ers, something related. And they were saying that the Niners didn't actually give up 3 first-round picks. They were being bothered that people saying they gave up 3 first-round picks to get this guy. And the person who was saying it was a heated debate. We gave up 3 first-round picks, but we got one in return, so it doesn't count as giving up 3 first-round picks, right? And so I was agreeing with that person until I thought of this today while I was driving. The 49ers, if what they gave up was to acquire Deshaun Watson, they would have given up 3 first-round picks. So
yeah, but it's different.
I don't think
I'm gonna debate you on this. It's different because they're still drafting in the first round. So it was a swap of picks. They didn't give it up. They just swapped them.
Hear me out though, right? You give up 12, 2021, 2022, 2023, and the third, and you get Deshaun Watson, right? You give up 12 to get 3, but still you gave up 12. You give up 2022, 2023, and the third, and you get your quarterback. How is that different? It is literally the same thing.
Because you wouldn't have been picking in the first round this year.
No, it doesn't matter. You gave up those picks to acquire the quarterback.
But you're giving that pick up. It's no longer in your possession. It's no longer in your possession where you have a first-round pick this year in your possession. You didn't give that pick up.
To get a quarterback. So you're still giving up the same capital. All right, go ahead, Mike.
I think the key is you're still using it. At the end of the day, you're still using 3 first-round picks. period on that player. So I think people get confused or they want to debate the giving up. But I mean, you're really giving up 3 picks for whoever they draft.
Right.
So
And the only difference is the quarterback, the caliber of quarterback that you potentially get. You have, as with every single person in the draft, there's an unknown commodity about them, right? It's a gamble for every one of those guys. Whereas with Deshaun, at least he has some seasons behind him that he's been successful as a football player, and so the caliber of player could be great from what you're getting. That's the only difference that I would say. You're getting a quarterback for 3 picks and a third, for 3 firsts and a third, no matter how you look at it, right? So you're absolutely right. The argument is the same. You're going to end up with a quarterback. You're just selecting one in the draft versus getting one from another team. The only caveat that I would throw in there is what I said, is that the caliber of individual that you receive for those picks at first or could be different. Like, what you're getting here, but you may end up something better than Watson. You don't know.
Now, Breezy, before you answer, you can answer that yes or no. Do you think it's the same, or no if it's not? But with knowing what we gave up to get this quarterback of the future, do you think now that we know for sure the Niners were actually in on Deshaun Watson and they were prepared to give that up, and then the trouble came and they said, you know what, let's just go get a different guy? We were going to give it up anyway?
The Niners were in. They were all the way in. They were waiting to see how cheap get him. And they were going to wait till the last minute and then probably give up, what they had to give up to get him. But they were in on Watson. And unfortunately, these events took place and they were still in on him until like the 23rd woman came out and they were just like, you know what, let's go make a trade happen. Like that's kind of what we saw. And so, yes, I believe they were like 100% in on Watson. And they probably would have relieved Jimmy a lot earlier. That's probably why he's mad.
Okay. All right. That's going to do it for the show tonight. So let's see if I can try to do this with good timing. All right. Everybody got to look at the screen to be ready. All right. Y'all ready? Prepare for glory.
Anticipate. Pay.
Oh, where did Mike go? He did it again.
But always
remain faithful. We out of here. Peace.